Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history, Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, share this video all over the entire internet, so by the end of this week, Sean's View Entertainment can obtain 30,000 subscribers for the first time ever in my channel's history. Ladies and gentlemen, this can happen. This is your Raw review with the Raw outcome. From Daniel Bryan being stripped of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, to as shocking as that was, to the revelation of seeing John Cena for the first time in Raw's history teaming up with The Shield. Whoever thought you would see in the day that John Cena stands on the same side of Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus the Wyatt family. You've seen Money in the Bank match build-ups. You saw two more superstars advance tonight, that being Cesaro and Sheamus. Randy Orton also joins the mix. This was definitely a lot better. Came off a lot, more, what should I say, it was just a whole positive vibe. I mean, last week on Raw, it kind of fell off the radar, and then until what Seth Rollins did. Now, tonight, there was a good promo from The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and then Seth Rollins was interviewed by Michael Cole, and I thought that was a pretty damn good segment. Strong segment there. And then it would lead to the Wyatt family attacking The Shield, and the numbers game would actually work against The Shield. In this instance, The Shield not usually used to working against the odds. The odds stacked against The Shield this time. Usually it's always the other way around. We've seen Zack Ryder destroyed by Rusev. We've seen Sheamus versus Bad News Barrett in what was one hell of a solid match. Great matchup here. Yeah, Sheamus comes away with the victory, but what a hard-hitting match it was. Very impressive. We've seen Goldust once again fail with another partner, R-Truth. Cody Rhodes still trying to find the right name, the right superstar, the right face, but he guarantees that next week that he will definitely be on the right path to a partner. We also saw Damien Sandow. What has his career been regulated to? What the hell has become of Damien Sandow as of late? Although, you know what? He's making it funny. It is entertaining, but Damien Sandow should not be regulated to this, but at least he's being used, right? At least he's being utilized. Now, this was a night where Daniel Bryan was stripped of the championship, and he wasn't even there to be stripped of the title. Cesaro versus RVD was also another good matchup. Paul Heyman, trying to fool us into thinking Brock Lesnar was actually going to be on Raw tonight. And then up to this point, we've seen Jack Swagger versus Santino. We've seen kind of a new rejuvenated and reinvented Jack Swagger due to Zeb Coulter tonight. And that was pretty much the noteworthy things. And then it was on to the main event with John Cena and The Shield versus the Wyatt family for the first time ever. Now, the main event was definitely explosive and something we didn't see coming, something we never thought would happen, and definitely this was off the damn chain. But to rate Raw, to give it a rating, a number, so to speak, to put a little asterisk. Now, there's no asterisk here on Sean's View Entertainment because we're going to go all the way. And hopefully YouTube decides to actually upload this video tonight, because every time I hit that little upload button after Raw's done, YouTube dispatches a bunch of monkeys to fix a problem that doesn't get fixed until the mid-morning the next day. So I don't know what the hell's going on about that, but you ain't going to sidetrack, you ain't going to sideline Sean's Entertainment from giving his Raw review, because whether it's late or out of date, I'm going to give it to you because that's how I believe it. This was supposed to be the end. This was supposed to spell the Shield all done, all gone. That was the plan. But that plan did not go down as well as Triple H thought it was going to be, because it was supposed to be the end of it all. But the Shield, united they stand, divided they will fall. But tonight they won with John Cena in their corner. And Seth Rollins and Triple H did not look too pleased backstage as Raw came to a close with John Cena and the Shield getting the victory. Well, for the Shield supposed to be dead and gone and losing, some steam, losing that momentum, it seems like the Shield might be a little bit stronger now with the cancer out of the group. The problem has been executed, but now the execution might be of Seth Rollins. The execution of Seth Rollins due to Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Now, I think the top stars of the show was Sheamus, Seth Rollins. We had some strong segments. We had great matches. A big improvement over last week's Raw, if you ask me. Raw this week gets a solid 7 out of 10 stars. I think, the road to the Money in the Bank is looking good. I mean, we've seen some shocks tonight. Daniel Bryan no longer WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Someone now has the opportunity to take that ball and roll with it. So like I said, tonight was all about opportunity. It was all about taking a stand. It was all about making an impact. It was all about showing that although we've lost one person, we are still strong and will last long. Your comments, your opinions. This has been the Raw review, subscribe.